live.
We are
Welcome
live.
back to Underground Sports Talk. I'm Alex.
Jordan.
There's Jordan. And we are going to make our week 14 picks minus the Packers-Bears game. We already know who's going to win that. We already told you who's going to win. So we're talking about, just for starters, a game before Sunday, which is Thursday Night Football, Amazon Prime, with the Cowboys at the Lions, who, side note, Packers just beat. But anyways, it is Cowboys. Lions are at home again. Jordan, who do you got for the boys at the Lions? Two teams with potential, but not much of a record to show for it.
I got the Lions winning that game. I think the Lions are underrated now. And they're gonna get into the playoffs. Little secret here for you guys. Bears are not gonna make the playoffs, but the Lions are. Boom.
Whoa.
I just sneak that
That's
in where
crazy taking itself.
Mhm.
You gotta calm down with all that craziness. And you got a blizzard in your hand while you're in Florida.
Yup.
I got a blizzard on my hands.
Yeah.
That's outside in my driveway. I have to shovel it and walk through snow.
Nice. Who you got?
All right. So we're talking
The
the
Lions.
Dallas Cowboys at the Detroit Lions. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. If the Lions are going to go to the playoffs and the Bears aren't or whatever. But I do got the Lions as well. I see them winning, bouncing back after a loss against the Green Bay Packers. And thus, at the end of the day, making the Packers look better. Because
Always
if the
look.
Lions lay down and lose to the Cowboys, it won't look as good. So, hey, just give me Lions in that one.
All right. What's next
Next,
on Docky?
We have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Buffalo Bills. Now, just a note on that one, Joe Burrow went in and beat Lamar Jackson and the Ravens very, very convincingly. Can he do the same thing with a Josh Allen?
Yes, he can. I think they're going on this late run. It's probably a little too late, but Joe Burrow is a top 3 quarterback when he is in there. He has all the weapons running. Ain't it just amazing the difference of that offense when Burrow's in there? It's crazy. They're
one for MVP. J-Love?
J-Love MVP.
J-Love for sure.
Give me the Bengals. The Bengals.
The Bungles no more. Jordan has the Bengals winning at the Bills. I mean, what they did against the Ravens, man, I cannot disagree with you. On Joe Burrow's first game back, looks like no rust pretty much. Bills have been kind of struggling this year. I hate to be a copycatter, but I just got to be a realisticer and look at the Bengals winning that game as well.
Nice.
Next game that we have is the Colts at the Jaguars. They're both 8-4, which is kind of weird to see both of those teams up there with that kind of record. But it's Danny Dimes coming off an L ski against the Jags, who I believe came off an L ski. If you can help me out here.
No,
I don't know.
They won.
They just okay.
They beat Tennessee. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was poo-poo C.
So it's kind of they have the same record, but they're going in different directions right now. The Colts were hot to start off. I think they lost 2 straight, right?
Yeah.
The The Jags had a good start to the season. Then the middle they're a little rough, but they've been playing well of
Whoa!
late of late. They got a couple straight wins. So I am gonna go. Where's that one at?
It is at the Jags.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. Give me the Colts.
Yeah, so I mean, you are 100% right. They're coming off 2 L's, one against the Texans, who are starting to get hot, and then one against the Chiefs. So that is a tough one to call. And you said you're taking Colts on that one.
Yeah, I think the Colts are gonna turn it around. The Jags have
Okay.
actually won a few games in a row. 3 games. 3 games in a row. Beat the Chargers 35-6 a few weeks ago.
So they're kind of hot right now.
Yeah.
But then you still have the Colts winning.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's what you want. I feel like a late season Jaguars. If you're gonna bet on it, you're gonna want to take them. I mean, I just remember them winning a wild card game. No one thought they were gonna win and winning some money off of it. So that's kind of embedded in my brain. And this is kind of a big game for them both. So yeah, give me Jags in this one. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags.
Nice.
Next up, we have the Washington Commanders at the Minnesota Vikings. And they just had their backup quarterback in and lost again.
Now, with this game, I want to ask you a question that I asked you earlier when we weren't recorded. What's more surprising, the Vikings record being, what were they, 13-4 last year, I think, and now 4-8, or the Bears record of being 9-3, and they were like something and nothing last year?
Yeah, well, I said the Bears because I feel like JJ McCarthy just wasn't ready coming off the injury. I just kind of feel like he was just kind of thrown out there and expected to do a lot as technically a rookie. So the Bears for me, I don't know what that has to do with your point, but you're going to tell me what it has to do with your point.
Yeah, I don't think the Vikings are as bad as they're playing. I thought the Vikings were going to finish. I thought they were going to give the Lions a run for their money for the second spot. So I think they're going to get a little hot here. I think it's time for the bird eater is going to start waking up.
Is JJ McCarthy going to be back though?
Yeah, for sure. He's back. And yep.
Is that the facts? We need facts.
I was just looking into that.
And they just got rid of Thielen, bro. The Vikings' energy is just gone. All right, so let me see here. Just real quick. December 1st.
It looks like he's out right now.
Yeah.
With the concussion, though, he might play. Well, I'm taking the Vikings in this one.
Okay.
Well, Commanders suck.
Good for you. And great pick and whatever, but this is an easy one for me. I'm taking Commanders all the way. The Vikings don't know what the hell is going on with their quarterback right now. They just cut Adam Thielen for being too Viking-y. I don't know what that even means, bro. But they just got rid of him. And did you must have not watched Sunday Night Football last night.
I did not.
The Broncos beat the Commanders. They did beat the Commanders, but by 1 point, 27-26. They went into overtime. when I tell you, man, that Marcus Mariota, I know you're gonna listen to me and be like, "Shut up." That Marcus Mariota led Washington Commanders team looked so good and fun to watch. Maybe more fun to watch than so good, but man, and then there was a catch by their number 13, bro, that it was like another OBJ kind of catch. So
Really?
it was a fun game to watch, and I'm kind of high off of that game still and some other things. But give me Commanders just for that because of that game against the Vikings for sure, bro.
All right, we're gonna find out.
Next, we have a doozy. We have the Dolphins at the Jets.
I'm going Dolphins on that. Dolphins have been playing pretty decent. They haven't had to play anybody either, but yeah, I think the Dolphins are having this late season run that could save a certain somebody's head coaching job.
Could save him from going to the Lions as an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got 2 wins. They have 2 wins in a row against your Commanders and against your Aints. I think it was. Was that who they played last week? Yeah, the Aints. So yeah, give me the Dolphins. Dolphins gonna come up big in this one.
You got the Dolphins coming up big in that one. I have to agree with you. I think they're going to do well. I need them to do well. I'm hoping they do well because I have Payne and Waddle. But honestly, they've been my most consistent players on my fantasy league. I've only lost 2 games this year so far, and they've always been pretty well. Waddle could have done better, but just having the playmakers that they have and an experienced quarterback, give me the Dolphins all the way as well. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, this is not really a tough choice. Definitely have to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think Baker played this yesterday, so even with that shoulder injury, it's just going to get better. I like Baker at this time of year too, so give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Baker at home, they got to get back and going to stay in the NFC race, and I like Baker because he be baking. Yeah, give me the Bucks as well on that one. Next, we have the Hawks at the other Hawks. We have the Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. They're not really hot right now, but who you got?
So you don't think they're hot? I think this is a week that they turn it up a notch. You know, they just came off a bad loss. Bad loss.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what are we talking about? They just lost to the Jets, bro. They're 4-8.
4-8. Just lost to the Jets. But I think it's time for those Seahawks to lay an egg. So I'm going Falcons all the way.
Falcons all the way?
All the way.
Holy smokes. I was trying to set you up. I don't want to have too many of the same picks as you, but dude, I gotta go Atlanta Falcons. They're at home. Kirk's back. Second game now. The Seahawks, we want them to continue to lose games.
Yeah.
Did they win this last one here?
Yeah. They beat the Vikings 26-0.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Of course. How could I forget?
Yeah.
It was freaking cool. But yeah, I don't know, man. I need to see the Seahawks lose. I need to see some more NFC teams lose that are doing better than the Falcons. But I do think that I had Kirko change last week. I was so excited for that, but I think I'm going to be proven right this week as well. So, or not as well. I was proven wrong last week, but we're going to go with the Falcons as well. Next, we have a big one. I feel like we're going to have different feelings about this one for sure. But we have the Steelers at the Ravens for the AFC North. They're both 6-6. What a lowly division that is, by the way. 6-6 for the AFC, 6-6 for the AFC North.
You know
But,
what? I still think whoever comes out of that division is
I hope so, bro.
whoever is going to come out of that division is going to get at least one playoff win.
I thought you were going to say it was coming out of the AFC. I was going to say I hope so. Man, I like that matchup, honestly, because I've been having Ravens as my Super Bowl pick for a while, and this year's Steelers as my dark horse, and we both wanted that. But so this is a pretty cool matchup. So who you got?
You know, the Ravens have been on a tear except for last week. You know, they went 1-5 the first 6 games, and then now they're 6-6. But
With Lamar Jackson, helping them out.
Yeah, I think
not helping them out, being MVP type.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I think this is one of those Rodgers games. I got the Steelers winning because I think Rodgers just called out his receivers, which, by the way, how bad does the Pickens trade look now? They gave up for a 3rd and a 5th round pick. Pickens has more receiving yards than the entire Steelers receiving core.
Bro, Rodgers would love to have Pickens. It didn't look good as it could have because they didn't have no freaking quarterbacks throwing to him.
But if you watch Pickens play, like he would make some crazy catches when on the Steelers, and it's like, man, that dude's got a lot of talent. For a 3rd and 5th round pick. I mean, maybe if you would have got it probably still would have looked bad if you got a 1st round pick, because you're going, why are you trading him away when you're getting an old quarterback that, this is going to be his last year or whatever, and you go for it. I don't know what they did there. But anyways, they're going to win this game. I've been doing that. It's been a trend. Talk about how bad they are and then say they're going to win the game. But yeah. Steelers are going to win.
Man, I thought we were going to have different opinions here.
I thought you were going to say the Ravens, honestly.
I know. I thought I was going to say the Ravens, so you were going to take the Ravens. But anyways, what you open up with, man, one of those Rodgers games. I think this is one that Rodgers knows what's on the line. This is one of his last years that he's going to be playing. And he knows that he's actually in a position, unlike when he was with the Jets, to, get into the playoffs, which is his main thing, getting in there and then just going off. So, this is one of those Rodgers games. I hope it snows, type thing, set the atmosphere. But it's going to be great. So I got to take Steelers too in that one. Boom. That is, again, for the AFC North. But next, we have the Poo-Poo Bowl, as I would call it. We have the Tennessee Titans at the Browns. Talk about taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
I'm not going to talk about this game too much because nobody cares.
Because
literally, Browns fans don't even care about this game.
What about Shador fans?
They don't care about this game.
They don't even care?
But I'm gonna take the Browns. Yeah, I mean Tennessee sucks. Like I don't even know what else to say. They're 1-11 right now. Cam Ward has not played well at all. He has
No.
nothing around him either. So
Yeah, and forget Cam Ward anyway. He was the guy talking about, oh, I'm leaving Green Bay right away as soon as I get drafted. There's nothing to do. I don't like it. This is a stupid city. He said that, bro.
how's Nashville?
How's
Boom.
Nashville going? A little too much to do there, buddy, except for play football.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell out of here, dude. We didn't want you in Green Bay anyway.
Nope. Yeah,
Probably
definitely.
smell like poo, just like this game's gonna be. It's gonna be like poo.
Well, I got the
I'm
Browns.
gonna go ahead and just because of that, I have to take Shador over that. I've been rooting for Shador anyway, and yeah, give me the Browns as well in that game. Next, we have, oh my goodness, the Denver Broncos, who almost lost to the Commanders at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, I don't think Denver's as good as their record. I've been saying that all year about Denver, but I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I think the Raiders are gonna pull this one out. You know, I need that back over there to help me get into the playoffs of my fantasy league. So Genty going off 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. But anyways, something. But yeah, I'm taking the Raiders. I think this is gonna be an overlooked game. The Broncos, yeah, they just lost, but are they really thinking about the Raiders? No, they're thinking about the next week when they play the Packers. So, give me the Raiders.
All right. I like how you try to make it make sense there, and I know you're doing it for your own personal reasons, but man, the Raiders are horrible. The Broncos, Bo Nix look good. Like that game last night, the Sunday night football game was just good. Like, yeah, they almost lost to the Commanders, but they didn't lose. They ended up winning. They stayed in it no matter how much was thrown at them. They seem to be pretty good, and I can't wait for that Packers Broncos matchup. That's gonna be awesome.
And it's Denver. That's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that possible Super Bowl preview. But anyways, give me the Broncos all day.
All day.
All day. Next, we got the Rams, the LA Rams, the high flying Rams, but who just lost to the Panthers, which supposedly was, how did you guys lose to the Panthers? Because they're good. They're good this year. They just beat the Rams. So explain that, Packer haters. But yeah, no, we got the Rams at the Cardinals. Who we got there?
I'm gonna go Rams. I think is it right for me to say that Matthew Stafford hasn't got enough MVP talk? He has 34 touchdown passes.
I think he's literally leading the league in NFL conversation right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting enough. No, I've heard a lot about
Drake. First one that people bring up.
Like that's what everybody was talking about. That was like the big pick.
From what I've seen it's been Matthew Stafford, then Drake May, then like Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I haven't heard as much about Matthew Stafford. The other two, yeah. But that would be my MVP right now. If I was to pick, would be Matthew Stafford. So he's gonna go in to Arizona, put a whooping on them boys.
He's gonna put a whooping on them boy.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean the Cards have just been not good. And the Rams just coming off of a loss, which might look like a trap game, but who knows? Yeah, they're definitely gonna beat the Arizona Cardinals. So give me the Rams on that one for sure. Next, do you want to know who we have next?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Do you want me to tell you?
It is the Houston Texans at the Chiefs. Texans kind of looking hot right now. Just beat the Colts. They wanted to turn their season around, and they are doing it.
Yeah,
they are doing it. So Texans at Chiefs, who want to keep their season alive and some pride left over from their miniature dynasty run there. Who you got?
Well, I'm going to take the mini dynasty.
Okay.
It's in Arrowhead. That's it's always tough there. I think the Texans are playing great right now as well. I think it's going to be a great game, though. Honestly, this is probably I feel like this game's harder to pick than the Colts and Jags, honestly. I just feel like this is going to be a really good game.
I think it's going to be – hold on, let me restart that. I think it's going to be a really good game as well, but it's not really hard for me to pick. I have a hot Texans team beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead, at Arrowhead, because the Chiefs just seem too Super Bowl hungover / I've done so much already, I don't care anymore / whatever they have going on there. So give me the Texans that one.
One more game.
Last game.
Boom.
Monday Night Football. That means we have two teams in kind of the same situation on opposite conferences. We have the Eagles at the Chargers. They are both 8-4 right now.
I want to pick the Chargers. I really do. But I don't know. I just think that they're a weird team. Like, as soon as you think they're good, they lose. They get smashed by the Jags. So I'm going to go with the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to win the game.
Why, though?
I honestly, I don't think it's on the part of the Eagles. I think it's the Chargers are going to just blow it. They're bringing – I think Hampton, I'm pretty sure he's back. If not, he's going to be back soon, but which is going to make that offense even better. We don't even know if Herbert's going to play yet. He has a broken bone in his hand.
Herbert. That's a funny name.
All right. Who you got?
What about Dicker the Kicker? You know what, man? I am going to have to go ahead and take the Eagles, but for a different reason. I do think they're going to redeem themselves after being drugged through the dirt by their fans and the media and all this. Them not being a good team. They still have all the pieces they had when they won the Super Bowl. I think that after a couple embarrassing losses, that the Eagles are going to come back and they're going to beat the Chargers.